All right, and we're going to turn things over to meteorologist Adam Claibon now as we take a live look over Seattle. Now, Adam, lightning sparked so many of those wildfires, and more lightning, maybe even thunder, could be heading our way.
Yeah, we're going to be watching out for that potential as we go throughout tonight, more so into the day tomorrow, because we are going to have some additional moisture that will be in the atmosphere, helping to really fire things off along with that area of low pressure. But I did want to go ahead and backtrack 48 hours ago, and it was really more so Saturday evening into Saturday night and early into Sunday morning that we saw the majority of these lightning strikes come up. Now this goes all the way towards the end of Sunday and into now where we are Monday, but as we continue to backtrack just a bit, this should update here fairly shortly. You will see those lightning strikes coming in from the south and heading our way here across this part of the state. And here it is right here. You can start to see that moving in from the south to the north. We have this cluster right here that really starts to get fired up as we go on into more the latter part of the day there, and then that starts to work its way on through, produces all those lightning strikes that we dealt with, and then some of us even saw rain all the way into Sunday morning for areas into the foothills of Pierce County and King County, and that all came from that particular cluster. Now we do have showers and storms going to be in the forecast for us. In the lowlands, we're still thinking that it's going to be mainly just in the form of showers, but if you're up into the mountains, you could see a storm or two to go along with that. Temperatures in the low 70s here over the next few days, and then beginning to climb a little bit as we head on towards the end of the work week. But at that point, we're still only talking about more the mid 70s, and the pattern keeps on going too. Tomorrow's just going to bring in the highest chances of seeing more of those widespread chances of rain or light showers or storms up across more of the mountains as we head into that point. Lows for many of us will be into the 50s. Up here into the mountains where we could see some of those. Here at Stevens Pass, things are quiet, and I think we should stay generally quiet here as we head on into the evening. A lot more sunshine today in comparison to what we had over the weekend. Even clear enough in the cloud deck, high enough that you can see Mount Rainier off into the distance here into the latter part of your Monday afternoon. Tacoma should be a pretty decent evening for us, and looking here in Seattle, just a few of those clouds out there, but generally things are quiet as we sit at 72 degrees and see that northwest wind coming in at 8 miles per hour. Into the night, we're going to drop those temperatures down, upper 50s again for many of us, at least into the mid 50s as you get outside of Puget Sound. As far as your numbers right now, low to mid 70s, still a pretty comfortable afternoon. 60s off to the north, but some of these showers and storms moving in from the south, they're going to be moving into an air mass that's pretty warm and hot on the other side of the state. More 80s over there, so a little more fuel for those thunderstorms to feed off of as we head on into the day for tomorrow. So zooming out, you can see off to the south right here, you can see some of those showers beginning to move their way northward. And as part of this wave that's going to be making its way into our part of the state, that will be the one responsible for bringing us the best chances. And all of that is being driven by that area of low pressure that you see just spinning off of the North California coast. Even a defined line right there, that frontal boundary just west of the Bay Area. Here we go on into the night. We're expecting that clouds will be around, but kind of mixing in with clear skies from time to time. Into the day tomorrow, the shower chances moving in from the south. They are going to be a bit more widespread, but not really anything too overly heavy or too widespread. Still seeing the higher chances of rain up across the mountains at that point too. If you're near and north of Seattle, probably the chances are looking to be pretty minimal of getting any rain out of this. And that dies off once we head into the evening and the nighttime hours. That's 11 p.m. for tomorrow night. And then we'll head into the day on Wednesday, and guess what? More the same really expected across the area with those higher chances up into the mountains. Rainfall amounts with this is kind of giving you an idea of just where we could see maybe some measurable rainfall farther to the south, while areas farther to the north are expected to be generally dry, or at least keep little of anything in the rain gauge. Here's your 7-day forecast. We got those shower chances moving through on Tuesday. Generally partly sunny as we head into Wednesday and on into the end of the work week, and it looks like more so on into the weekend.